Hello, I'm Doug McCartney. I run a small meetup group called Parramatta Pulse. Now, today I'm going to show you around Parramatta. Parramatta I know and love. Well, I was going to say it's a great city. It's not really a great city. It could be, but it has a few problems. I'm going to show you some of the beauty spots, and there are plenty and places of interest. But I'm also going to show you some of the problem areas that need a little bit of attention. And yeah, I think you'll find it an interesting little tour. So, oh, and in case you're wondering about the t-shirt, years ago I used to run quite a successful rock and roll club in Auckland, New Zealand. On the back of this t-shirt it says, "Budgies, the rock and roll heart of Sydney." Unfortunately, I never managed to get it off the ground in Sydney, especially here in Parramatta, because there's so few places to run such a group. There's no community centre. We have nothing like that. I'll show you a place called the Harry Todd Band Hall, and that's pretty rugged. It's the best we've got in Parramatta. That's one of the things I'll be pointing out to you. I'll upset a few people, that's unavoidable, but I think by and large you'll enjoy the tour. So bear with me and enjoy the show. Now that's the Barry Wild Bridge. Years ago the Parramatta Council installed some coloured lights and a fountain. And together the coloured lights shining through the fountain looked magnificent. But one by one the coloured lights, the light bulbs, blew, and now half of them are dead, extinct. They have left this mortal coil, and the local council has decided to do nothing, just let the whole thing fade away and die. Such a shame. It was absolutely brilliant, and now less so. Now, that is the Meriton building. It's the latest addition to the Parramatta skyline. Not a bad looking high-rise building. The top two floors were promised to the people of Parramatta as a restaurant and a viewing platform. But at the last minute it was decided to hell with that. Why should we waste it on the local people, despite the promise we've made to them? So in the end it was sold to, I don't know, some multi-millionaire property developer. I don't know the politics of the whole thing, who broke the promise and how it all came about, but the promise was broken. We no longer have access to it. Such a rip-off. And this is the Parramatta riverfront. It's a beautiful area. Weekdays, around about this time, midday, 1 o'clock, it's packed with office workers out for their midday stroll. Very, very popular. I'll show you the children's playground. That's often busy too. Not so much today. Lady here striding it out, and cyclists along here. It's a beautiful spot. Those are my two companions. They enjoy walking along here every day. That's Scallywag on the left and Buddy on the right. Scallywag is, he loves humans, particularly children, gets on fine with children, but he hates other animals. He's determined to rid the planet of other dogs. He'll attack Labradors, German Shepherds, Rottweilers. He'll take them all on, even a horse on one occasion. And this is our fabulous children's playground here. Not too busy today. Sometimes they're close to 100 children and their parents playing here. Hey, all good fun. and other sort of climbing frames and small photos. Yeah, excellent. And this little area here, another week or two, summer's almost here, I shall be running barbecues here for my meetup group, Parramatta Pulse, and yeah, just small get-togethers for local people, and with a bit of luck they'll have fixed the lights at across the Barry Wild Bridge by then. Who knows? Miracles happen. So here she comes, the Parramatta Rivercat ferry. This will be the express ferry. Doo-doo-doo. All the way from Circular Quay. It'll do a U-turn here and then it'll go back again. Here it goes, doing an about turn. Not very busy today. Today, what is it today? Tuesday, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it'll hardly be 2 o'clock in the morning, would it? So, not many people getting off or getting on today. But it's a beautiful trip from Parramatta to either Darling Harbour or Circular Quay. The first 20 minutes is a little bit dull and boring, but once you get past Rydal there, the whole river opens up and it's a magnificent journey. Beautiful scenery to the left and to the right. And it takes, from here it takes about an hour and a half. On Sundays they have an express service and it only takes an hour from Parramatta to Circular Quay, which is pretty damn good, I reckon. So yeah, there it is, our fabulous Rivercat ferry. And just there, just across the way, that is the Stewart Street Reserve. It's public land, but for the past 4 years it's been closed, out of bounds to the public. And the reason is, apparently, one day they're going to build a cycle track around the peninsula there. That'll cost them millions of dollars, but at least it will keep cyclists happy. And they needed to close it 4 years before work started, maybe 5 or 6 years. Only the Parramatta Council knows why. And here we've got the pub bar. Fabulous little place this is. I'll go take you for a little tour around. My camera hardly works when it's windy. Look at that. See, there we are. The pork bar. So, yeah, it's a lovely little spot. And the staff are really friendly and helpful. You should give it a go. It's a lovely spot to meet friends, stop up just for coffee or a bite to eat. The food's not too expensive and it's always beautiful. So there it is. It's licensed, not BYO, but I don't think the prices are exorbitant. So you really should come along. And that's the port bar by night, which is quite nice with the gas heaters on to keep everybody warm. And upstairs there's a sort of a nightclub dance area. I keep wanting to hold a function there, but I can't find anyone who's interested. Who knows? One day.